Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening you have Barry featuring the Happy Hibiscus online exclusive by Stampin Up, which launched I think early November. Yes. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer, as we'll say hello to those of you who've joined us live.
Yeah, I haven't even set up any of the cameras at all, so the camera down isn't all done. So bear with us whilst I get that sorted.
I'll say hello.
I normally, it's because I'm crafting tonight. I was a bit sidetracked.
I did do it.
And Jay didn't do anything to set anything up.
Well, you were on the craft desk. How can I? So apologies, we are a bit delayed. A lot of the chat has been bumped up, so I can't actually see who was in first.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well done.
Reading down there.
Oh, there we go. Barry's written it down. So Cheryl, hello. Amanda, Charlotte. We also have Marty, Debbie, Keisha, hello. Mary Lou, Quinn, William, Judy, Vivian, Pauline, Nani Shasha. I'll do double. Triple, quadruple. Tanji, Heather Shore, Darla, good evening, hello. Cheryl, Donna, Lisa Olport, Lisa Sloft, Mary Sickler, Stempelstein, Lois, Patricia, Jackie Elliott, Gian, Nancy Amato, Be More Stamper. We also have Daily Crafts by Karen, Mandy Allen, and Sylvia. And then I'll just find the next. Wee. Hazel West, Anne, Elizabeth, Judy French, Iniki, hello, and more in power, and Jassel Dattlecraft with Janice and Janice Adams and Gina.
Excellent. Thank you all so much. Lots of you in. Obviously, that's the problem Jay has when he's late. It was him. There's more names for him to read out. And so we're going to be giving away this card at the end of today's video. So I haven't even popped a link in the chat for that one. I'm really not organised tonight, am I?
But yes, do pop in a comment in the actual video and for this demonstration. Barris is putting it up on the live chat, and we'll do the random draw at the end of the live this evening. If you do live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland, you can purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop. Just head to mitosocrafts.com / is it that way? That way. A wiper. / shop. There we go.
Excellent, lovely. So the link for last Sunday's video is there. So if you haven't done so already yet, it's all up for you, as Jay just mentioned. But yes, so some lucky person is going to be able to win that lovely 5x7 card. I might even just leave a comment myself so I can win it, because I really like it. Because it's the only one.
It is the only one.
So yeah, lovely, excellent. Let's pop that to one side. It's going to magically get lost, so we can't send it. Yes, so I reckon we will crack on and get crafting. So I wasn't really paying attention to Jay, so I'm sure he's mentioned already, but we're going to be using the Happy Hibiscus tonight, and it's me crafting. So good luck to me. Good luck to you for watching. Right, let's go camera down and let's go through from there. Right, so where are we? Happy Hibiscus is what we have just said, which is this one right here. So it is one which comes with stamp set, dies, and the hybrid embossing folder as well. So you have got 3 of these in the bundle. And yes, so you've got all of that. You have the dies right here. So if you're unsure, obviously these are just your standard dies which work with all of your bits in here, or so, not all of them, but majority of the stamps in here will do that. But the embossing folders as well, this particular one will sit in the embossing folder. If I can remember what way around it goes. It goes on that one right there. With the cutting blade up, you can put your paper over the top of it so you can then emboss and cut at the same time. So I'll show you what that's like as well, so if you haven't seen that type of style or unsure on that. But yeah, it's a really, really nice way of doing this, so you can get yourself some lovely embossed pieces of flowers with this, which is really, really nice. So I'll show you that as we're doing it. But you've got some really, really good stuff in here. So I've gone ahead and I've gone and cut some of the bits anyway to show you what's in this. So that's what, obviously, as you can see, that's what the sentiments look like right there. So you got thanks for being so kind. You have got this kind of like a little bit of distress kind of like pattern going on here. We have got you make me smile, and we've also got congratulations. So they're the sentiments which are in this set like that. And as for the images, you have these ones right here, which are the ones which are going to go on the inside, so you can colour these the flowers. You have got the petals as well, which work with the so you can colour the inside of the leaves right here and right here, and vice versa. So you've got the ones which are going to colour this one, and so on. So you've got some really nice kind of patterns going on that. There is some other ones as well, which we have got. We've got some leaves, which is from the die right there. Some no stamp involved in that one, and you've also got this one right here. So it's a bit of nice leafings going on right there, and you've got your tiny little flowers, which are these right here. So some really nice little bits and bobs to play with to be able to layer a load of stuff up. Plus you've obviously got your banners, so you've got your circle as well, which you can do, so which is really nice. So it's not just for this set, so if you've got anything, any sentiment which will fit in there. And you also have your rectangular one, which let's just show you that one right there, because I've got something stamped in it at the moment, which is that like that. So a nice set of dies, and also dies which can work with other bits and bobs as well. Even the ones which don't coordinate with flowers, you can get these out, mix and match them with other sets which you've got, and play until your heart's content. So that's what we've got. Okay, that's one of the ones which embosses as well. So I'm just going to colour that with some daubers, but I'm going to be doing some of that this evening anyway. So let's pop those to one side, like so. So I've decided to, Jay set me a challenge, but I failed straight away, because one of the challenges at the moment is to mix and match an online exclusive with something which is from the annual catalogue. Or the mini catalogue. Is the Stampin' Up challenge at the moment. And I picked this lovely paper out, not realising its OEX I didn't pay any attention to it. So an online exclusive paper. So I thought I've met the brief, his brief, and gone, catalogue and online exclusive, but no, I went online and online, didn't I? So, but this is the paper which I've looked at. I thought it was quite nice, purely just for this gold stuff, actually, because you've got this lovely greenery stuff behind. So the paper which I've used, which is another online exclusive, is Seasons of Green and Gold. Is the designer series paper, so it speaks for itself. There's a lot of green and there's a lot of gold. So you've got green on one side, and then you have kind of like your very vanilla, and I would assume that is very vanilla. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, very vanilla. On that side, mixed with your gold, which I thought was quite a lovely neutral colour, but having that gold, that elegance coming through the gold on this was really nice. So you've got some really nice patterns going on there. So you've got this starry one, you've got this diamond one right here. You've got one which is a little bit more bolder, some more gold, less very vanilla. So look at that shimmer and shine there. And then you've got one which has got no gold on one side, but you've got the gold in the green on that side over here. You've got these ones. So if I remember correctly, the stamp set which coordinates with this as well will also cut some of these bits and bobs out as well. So there is a stamp set which coordinates with this. Now I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to go, is it Seasons of Green? No. No.
That would be different from the...
Yes. I can't remember what it's called. But we know we don't have the stamp set. Maybe Mum, if you're watching, you can answer because you have the stamp set. I know you do. So you've got this one right here. We got that one. And just look at these. So yes, you've got some lovely papers going on in here. But that's what I'm using. So I'm decided to use, what one did I use? I'm going to go Starry. That one right there is what I have decided I wanted to use. So we'll just pop that to one side and just pop that away quickly. That's good. Excellent. So I do have one which is already pre-cut, but I will just keep that to one side just in case. So what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of stamping and cutting. Don't really know what order I'm doing this in at the moment, so this could be a little bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment. No, that's not that stamp set which I want, it's the other one, isn't it? It's that one right there. So let's do a little bit of stamping. So I was having a little bit of a weird moment earlier on and I couldn't work out how this stamp set worked. I was sort of like, I was looking at it and said, what's that do with that, blah blah blah. And I completely, obviously I told you already, but I'll confess, I completely forgot that these were the innies to those ones there, and I'm sat there colouring and thinking, how I can't get anything to work, blah blah blah. And yeah, and then I looked at Jay's and said, how have you gone and done that? And he went, well, it's that, it's they fit inside that. And yeah, so I'm going to do it how it's meant to be. Use them how they're intended. So I'm going to take my innies and my outies. So my outies is is the outline stamp. So I'm going to do that in the dark, and then you have the innie, which is this one right here. So we do that in the coordinating colour, and then we can then stamping like so, if we wish to. Or we can do another way, we can do the outline like that. We can bring in a dauber. We can add a little bit of ink to that if we wish. And then we can then pop that back on top again, and we get a slightly lighter colour on those ones right there. Or I could have just done it as second generation if I wanted to. Or another way which we can do this is I can go with first generation in the coordinating colour, and then go second generation on the stamping itself. So there's several ways which you can go ahead and you can do these bits. Or the final piece which you can do is you can grab it as an outline, and you can grab yourself some blends. I'll not show you this box. This is our class for next week. Grab yourself some blends, and then you can then colour this in if you want to. I quite like it with the colouring in myself as well. So there's several variations, several ways you can use the set. Like that. Okay, so you've got different varieties of how you can actually get some different leafings going on your project. So I'm going to go with a second one of those actually, because I quite like the dark, I quite like the black outline. So I'm just going to give myself another two of those. And I quite like it with the blends as well. So I will keep it just simple with colouring. that. So that's good, and I will also I'm going to do some die cutting in a second, and I'm going to cut out the leaf here. I'm going to cut out this leaf here. Now I'm going to do them on white and not on green cardstock because I want to colour them with the ink pad. That's another technique for you. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm also going to cut myself out. Actually, I've already got 2 cut already, so I won't cut myself out anymore. I'll use what I've already got and cut. I've got to cut these flowers out, which are these 2, the bigger and smaller one. You've got duplicate ones of them right there. I'm just going to cut out 2 of those for the time being. Well, I've already gone and cut 2 out, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these ones out. So the die will coordinate with these ones right here. I also want the smaller ones, so let's just bring in my outer. So that's good, and let's just do a little bit of quick colouring going on here. Let's grab one which actually works. Good. So that's those. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm just going to cut some of these out right now. So just clear myself a little bit of room, and let's just cut ourselves out some petals. So any questions at all, Jay, or is everyone just happy chatting away at the moment?
Tanji said those little ones look like plumeria, she thinks.
Okay.
Marty loves the bundle. It's quite versatile. She wasn't feeling it before, but she's loving it now. And I saw someone who's receiving it tomorrow.
Ooh. Have you seen the picture which Stampin' Up have shared at the moment? They're one which where they've mixed it with other products and they've turned it into a Christmas card. And that's a really nice little picture which they've a nice project. I nearly cased it tonight. I was wondering if I couldn't come up, if I was a bit too stretched for time, I was going to just have a little look at that picture and then just recreate it for you. So if you
We'll share it.
Yeah, we'll share the picture in the Crafty Stampers if you haven't seen it already. But it's a lovely way of creating a Christmas card with a floral set, which I thought was quite genius as well.
Darla's excited to see an idea with this bundle. She purchased it but haven't touched it.
Yeah, I need to start playing with our sets a little bit more. So I did. we brought a lot. I opened the box. I said to Jay, I said, right, online exclusive, where are they? And then I looked in the box and said, what was my response to you, Jay?
How much did you buy?
How much did you buy? So much that we haven't even got room for it on the shelf. That's why it's still sat in the box.
It will fit.
Yeah, if we buy another unit. I think a trip to IKEA is needed. Any excuse to go to IKEA.
And Pauline shared it was the golden greenery bundle.
That's it. Thank you very much. I knew it had golden and greenery in it somewhere or something, but I got it all over the place, didn't I?
And Patricia's thought is the one that's receiving it Wednesday.
Excellent. So I don't actually know how many of these I need, but I'm cutting them anyway. Oh, who's talking reindeer? Mandy, all those reindeer are easy to assemble. Are you talking about the reindeer fun sets? So let's just cut some of these out. I should have been doing the other ones whilst I was doing it as well, because they don't actually need to be lined up. But hey ho. So yeah, so we do actually, whilst I see reindeer on the subject on the screen right now, we do actually have our reindeer fun class coming up on Tuesday. So if you would like to come along and join us and create free cards using that reindeer fun set, so if you've got it and again haven't used it yet, or just looking for some inspiration, then do come along and join us for our online class. Bookings can still be taken on our website, so you can just head over to mitosucrafts.com and go on to the bookings section on there for classes. Just come along and join us. It'll be a fun couple of hours where we will show you how to make free cards with that set.
Mandy said Pauline has been assembling reindeers for gift cards.
Ooh, sounds fun. Right, I think that's all I need. I think I'm going to stop because I can get a bit carried away with cutting leaves. Or did Mardy correct me earlier on? So hi Barrett, leafings. Did I just say leaves? Sorry. That might have been too normal.
What are you saying?
Just odd.
You're odd.
So let's just pop these in. And this is why I like drawing, as I say all the time. You can draw around your dies, and then that way you know that you're not missing anything from your set. So let's just pop those to one side for the time being. So I've got myself some leaves going on. I have also got myself some of these going on. So whilst I've got them out, let's colour them up. So I'm going to just take these. I've got myself a dauber this time again. I've got myself my old olive, and I'm just going to just swipe it on, because then that way we're going to get kind of like some shading, some natural kind of like strokes going on it. So it's just do it how you want to and make it look messy, which is why I've decided not to use green card. But you could use green card and then do a darker green on top if you wish. So on that one I'm just going to dab, so I kind of like get this a little bit of a stippling effect on it. There we go. Let's just stipple over the top of those as well. And that's a great way of adding some colour and texture to your leaves right there with some of the daubers. Okay, so that's those leafings going on right there. So let's put those to one side along with my coloured ones right there. So I've got myself a nice little bit of a forest going on in the corner. So I've got myself my... I need to actually do... What do I need to do next? I need to grab my embossing folder. So that's that one. And let me grab myself some cardstock. So I've got myself some basic whites. Because what I want to do, I'll show you the embossing folder in its entirety. Have you got one already in its entirety yet, Jay?
It should be in the packaging.
No, it's not in the packaging.
It should be at the back of the packaging.
It's not in the packaging. Oh, yes, it is. I was so adamant there. I was so adamant it wasn't there. I don't remember seeing it.
I put it here. It's not.
It's not there. So that's what it looks like in its entirety. Okay, so you've got some really nice, that would look really nice on its own, just as a simple background, like so. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut just the part out which I need for the flowers, the embossed flowers. So rather than cutting another piece out and wasting it, let's just pop that back in. So that's kind of what we like to do, is we like to cut it out and then pop it in with the packet, so at least then you've got one. And it's also quite handy then that you can take it out straight away and then you can use it and see how it works along with your stamps before you actually go ahead and cut it out. So it's almost a bit of a play sheet, but it's also a good reference straight away of how it feels and looks, because that looks great, but it looks different to that, so it gives you an idea. So there's another tip for you. So I've got this, I've got this, and I have got that. So I'm going to seat this in on that one right there. So it kind of goes in, you see it sits in there. And then place my paper over the top and then close my embossing folder up. Okay, just holding on to that because I don't want that die slipping, because it will do. Bring over my cutting machine. It is a 3D embossing folder, so I do need to change my plates. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to run this through my machine like so. And what this will do, this will cut and emboss at exactly the same time. And there we have it. We have that. So we have the embossed layer, but we have now got these lovely embossed hibiscus flowers. I'm assuming they're all hibiscus, considering that's the name of the stamp set. Hibiscus is, if that's how you say it. There we have it. So we got that. So you can see we've got some lovely detail on that, and your embossed flowers going on. So that's a great use of the set. So it looks great on its own as a whole. And it also looks, it's obviously having that ability to cut them out is just a bit of a game changer when it comes to it. You could even do all sorts with this. You can have this to your perfect aperture if you wanted to, then colour these and then resit them back in. There's lots of ways which you can have a play around with it. So let us know, show us what you have done with those. But I think for this particular one, I'm only going to be using this one right here. So I'm just going to bring in my copy paper again, and I'm going to bring in my dauber, and I'm going to bring in some yellow. So I've got my dauber, and I've got myself some Daffodil Delights. Hibiscus. Thank you so much, William. I'm going to colour my hibiscus. And I'm just going to go around gently and I'm going to then just pick, and I'm just going to colouring it, and it's kind of just picking up the embossed, the raised areas, and the heavier, the more I push, the harder that colour, the stronger that colour is going to be. So I'm just pushing a little bit hard now and going in directly with the Daffodil Delight because I want it to be a bit more stronger. especially on those middle parts. And you can see it's starting to come to life there as well. I'm trying not to go too far on the outside so I kind of get that white halo going on. But this is another great way of colouring your embossed pieces. I am going on the outside a little bit just so it gives me an edge, but I'm trying not to push too hard that I colour that white. There we have that. Okay, I am just going to maybe just push a little bit harder from the inside out. Here we go. And that there is my coloured flower. Hibiscus is that correct there, Mardy? I don't know. Right, anyway, so that there is my one little flower which I've got. I have done the same for these ones, so those two little flowers which I had earlier on, which I didn't cut out. I'm going to do this in some Melon Mambo. Okay, and we can just dabble those on again. So it's kind of like stipple, because I quite like the stippling, because you get that kind of like the white come through. But if you do want to be a little bit stronger with it, just push a little bit harder and it kind of covers it in more. Gives you a bit of an even coating rather than that spray look. That's my two bits there. So the sentiment I will probably use is, I've got the congratulations right here, or Jay did get me out a set earlier on, which is that one, so I don't know. So that one doesn't fit on that. Anything else? That one down there would potentially work. So I'll tell you what, let's cut that out. So let's just grab myself another little bit of basic white, and we'll cut out that lovely label. That one right there. Then this might hit the brief of using something from the annual catalogue. Maybe. I think it might be stretching it a little bit. So I'm just going to have that label, and we'll just cut that one out. Yeah, Melon Mambo is a colour, it's a lovely colour. I love Melon Mambo, but it's a colour which it doesn't come out that often because it is quite strong. It works very well with flowers, I think, Mardy, the Melon Mambo, because it's such a bright, colourful, cheery colour for flowers. And paired with the yellow as well, I think works really well. So that there is my sentiment panel which we've got, and I was going to try it on with that thanks from the My Small Business stamp set, actually, because obviously this is going to go to one lucky winner who is watching, so you just need to leave us a comment. So are we doing what we just said at the beginning, Jay, for this video? Oh no, we're not. It's tonight is the same, isn't it? Sorry, ignore me for a moment. So if you leave us a comment, then we will pick a winner for this next Sunday. So I'm just going to position that one in like so. have it. We have thanks right there. And so one lucky viewer is going to win this. This is a thank you card for watching us and supporting us. Or we could have had congratulations. Congratulations on your win if you did win this card. But I just wanted to show you again, it works well with some other sets as well, like that. So that's that. So I've got myself my flower. I've got my tiny little flowers. I've got my little forest going on right here. And I've got my sentiment. All I want to do now is I need to decide on a card base. So that's one thing I haven't actually worked on. So normally we would go with white. Surprise, surprise, I probably will just go with white and do a coloured layer. So I've got my thick right here. I'll grab my trimmer. So I'll just cut my card base down. So we just cut ours at 14 centimetres, which is 5.5 inches. And score it in half at 10.5, which is 4 1/4. Sorry, 4 1/8 of an inch. I'll just do that both sides so Jay doesn't get angry with me. See, proof, I did it both sides. And we've got the paper, which I decided to use right there. So I quite like it as is. I have got a bit of a thing at the moment for popping a tiny black layer behind it, but I think that may detract a little bit from this because I kind of want the focus to be on the flowers and those colours rather than the black layer around it. So I may just leave it on like this. But you know what? I may actually change this and put it on very vanilla. Something which we don't do that often.
Or basic beige.
Or basic beige. Because it may sit better, actually. Do we do very vanilla thick anymore?
No.
Do we not? Do we have any very vanilla thick?
I normally use just normal.
You do.
Okay,
I'm just going to, being that we have it, I have a bit of very vanilla thick, but we don't sell it anymore, I don't think, do we? So I've got myself some very vanilla going on right here, so which will work tone on tone that way. Let's see what it looks like with a little bit of the basic beige. All decisions. You know what, I may go with a bit of basic. No, I'm going to go with very vanilla. Yes, I'm going to go with very vanilla.
Or crumb cake. No, sorry.
Oh no, but the thing is, I do like crumb cake as a card base as well.
Sorry.
Crumb cake is a really see us as well. Crumb cake is a really nice, you know, yeah, it's crumb cake for the win. Crumb cake for the win. I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to go with that straight away. Crumb cake, yeah, just is a perfect card base. Really nice. So, but yeah, it worked well with the very vanilla. See, for tone on tone. Basic beige, wasn't 100% happy with the colour combo. Yeah. So let's just check that this is the right size. So I'm going to take that to 14 by 21. Yeah, so let's just take that to 14. And then just do that at 10.5.
So we've had Lavinia, Margaret, Subi, Jillibling, Vicky, Shaz, Bianca, Carol, Ham, join us as well.
Good evening to you all. Thank you so much. So there we have it. We have got that and that. So you've got the white was, and then that just gives you your, I suppose if we maybe bringing in the crumb cake, the natural tones. So that's that right there. And then all I need to do is I just need to build this up. So I'm going to go flat down on my designer series paper. I'm just going to go for it. Like that.
Are we still on Facebook?
I've got no idea. We should be on Facebook. Have you not checked it?
No, I just remember.
So hi everyone who's watching us on Facebook as well. We don't see the comments come free for Facebook, so I do apologise if you have been commenting over there. So that's that. So there we have it. So that's that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just start building this up. So the time and effort has gone into creating this. I kind of want my sentiment to go here. So now it's just how do I want to set this up? So I do want a bit of dimension on my sentiments. There we go. The Facebook's. I know that's your comment from Facebook.
We have Jeanette.
So I've kind of just stuck my 2 dimensionals on the right hand side, so it allows me to then still have a little bit of playroom over here and tuck some stuff underneath a little bit, but that's given me kind of how I want to do that. And then I want to then go in. So yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to stick this down where I want it, and then I'm going to build my stuff around my sentiment. Like that. See, and unfortunately I can use the straight lines on the designer series paper to obviously help me with keeping that straight as well. And then we just stick this down directly with some glue. I don't think there is a correct way round of actually doing this, because it looks like it's more of a top view of the flower rather than the other one, which is a side view. So I'm just going to straight down onto that, and we will add in, actually I do, that's where my problem is going to come in actually, quick. I didn't think about I need to allow my leafings to go underneath this. So, yeah. So I may just need to just snip off the bottom parts just so that they can then go in as well. Like that. We have
We also have Susan on Facebook.
hello to you all. So yeah, when doing kind of like flower arranging with this stuff, I try not to, if you can, go right to the edge with your main piece. It does allow you to have a little bit of room just to lift and stick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these smaller leaves they're going to kind of just go around a little bit. We can just snip. Oh, careful, be careful when snipping the bottom of those flowers, obviously because of the connecting part. As I've just done there, I took a little bit too much off, so that may just cause you an issue, so just something to be aware of. But I'm just going to see, I may not need that. I'm just working now with what ones I actually want. Yeah, I quite like that one there. So I have cut more than I need on this, but it's not a problem. What we normally do is we've got a little bag, which we will, little cellophane bag, which we will pop these bits in and pop it back in with the stamp set, so then when we grab the stamp set out again, if there's some of the elements in there which we need, we've already got them pre-cut, they're already done. So that's just another little tip. So don't waste, if it doesn't matter if you've cut far too much. Yeah, we have, okay, myself a bit sticky here. Down we go. Okay, Jay, I'm going to ask you a question. What gems would you put on this? Does any spring to mind?
Suki.
I'll put Suki.
Oh, he's left me.
Jay is the embellishment king, so I'm going to ask his opinion on this, because I've got actually no idea what we've actually got.
You know where they are. It's so
I know,
here.
yeah, but
Yeah, but no, but
yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah.
Well, let's use something from the mini.
So you may have just seen what I was just doing there. I was just using my take your pick tool, and I was just literally just kind of pushing that in the middle on those, just to kind of help shape it a little bit. Just bear in mind, with the lid on, I am just saying, just in case you can't see that on there. And what we can then do is we can tack some of those around, and this is then where your poppy colour is going to come from. Obviously the shaping will go flat in a moment, but it is quite handy. If you just pop a little bit of glue on the centre part, then you can just kind of just raise up. But you are going to need to push them down flat to start off with.
We can ask everyone. I'll do a poll. I'm just trying to find the last one. So those three.
I reckon.
Let's do a poll.
Let's do a poll. So what ones would you like? Would you like the faux glass dots? How do you say it, Jay? The F8. What?
Oh. What?
Gold textured adhesive backed dots. That's it. Fee-fi-fo. That was, I couldn't remember how Jay had to remember how to say it. Fee-fi-fo is the only way Jay knows how to say that.
Thanks, Mandy.
And regal foiled adhesive backed dots, which is those ones right there.
What was the second one again?
The second ones were gold textured adhesive backed dots from the Seasons of Elegance suite, and the last one is the regal foiled.
We have Terry West on Facebook.
Hi Terry.
Artisan, thank you so much for watching us.
Ooh, there we go. So that's those ones. So you've got the green, you've got the pink, you've got the blue, and we've got the red. So that there will be, yeah, like I was trying to think of the Stampin' Up colours they will coordinate with. I would say that's more like a cherry cobbler, maybe a misty moonlight kind of colour. Then we've got a bit of your pink, maybe your bubble bath. And your green, it looks a little bit kind of like shaded spruce, but just a lighter version of it. So that's those ones, or garden green.
Not ideal.
So that's those ones.
I can look online.
That's fine. I vote any bling is good for me. So I'm just, whilst you're looking at those ones there, obviously you've got pure gold ones on here, and you've got these ones. The glass ones might actually be quite nice because they're quite subtle as well.
We're completely wrong.
Are we really?
You're right on shaded spruce.
Oh,
Light
right.
of navy, blackberry bliss,
Oh.
and berry burst.
Lovely. Okay, and they've got the glass ones. So these are a little bit more muted, so they look quite nice on that. Excellent. So let's have a little look. So we've got 2 on right there. I'm just wondering whether or not I need a third. So I have got a third one. I just don't know. Maybe that just balances it over there a little bit underneath. Underneath like that. See, now those have stuck a little bit more. I can now just pull up my petals a little bit more. Like that. And yeah, I don't think it works over like that. I think that bunches together. I quite like having that third one. Do you agree? Over on the right hand side over there.
They're all laughing at me now. Yeah, that looks nice.
Over there. What was the new word which you couldn't say over at
Oh,
Mum's the other day?
no.
No, what was
You're
it,
so
Jay?
mean.
No, what was it?
Brisbane. I said it correct.
He did say it correct. Yeah, I don't know whether or not I don't know where Jay said it from, but we were talking about obviously the Stampin' Up event, which is happening in several places around the world. And obviously for the Australians now, this is going to make fun. He said the Brisbane one has sold out, which made me chuckle because I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Brisbane, isn't it? So. Sorry, we do take the Mickey out of you. We some of your But yes. So is anyone going to Brisbane for the on stage? There we go. So let's just pop that on like that. So obviously that can go down flat. So I'm just going to finish up with some gems. So what gems were the winner, Jay?
So I'll stop it now. Gold textured. 50%. Wow. Did you want that entirely?
Yeah, we can do. So I don't actually know where I want to put them, but we'll go with the tiny ones, I reckon, right here.
The link is up for chatting tidy.
So if you would like to come along and join us for our craft chat and tidy, Jay has just posted the link on the chat right now. So you're more than welcome to come along and join us. And yeah, have a little chat. You mostly chat amongst yourselves, but it's open to you all. So Bling Pat, the onstage event for Stampin Up Demonstrators is you'll have all the information on your demonstrator website of how to do it. But as far as I know, it has sold out in the US, and it has also sold out in Brisbane. So it is still available, as far as we know, currently in Strasbourg in France, but apparently it's selling out quite quickly as well. And there's nothing stopping you from coming over from the States or from Australia, New Zealand, from that area, and joining over in Europe as well. So if you are a demonstrator and would like to, obviously you've got the expense of getting over, but it would be lovely to see you all if you did. So there we have it. That there is my card today. So just using the what's it called again? The Happy Hibiscus stamp set. So hopefully I've shown you quite a few techniques on that one right there, with the colouring of or using the hybrid embossing folder, some colouring of the leaves, some colouring of the flowers right here, embossing, and so on. So that there is my card for today. So someone is going to win this one next Sunday. So just leave us a comment in a live chat and come back and leave us another comment in the video afterwards, and we will pick your name next week. Okay. So thank you so much on Facebook as well for all of your likes. So that's it. Jay, I am done.
Cool. I think I have everyone.
Excellent.
For next week.
Lovely.
Anyway.
So, Jays, we're going to give away Where Did I Pop It?
By the computer.
I'm reluctantly giving this one away tonight. I really like this card, but someone is going to be winning this one right here, which was the 5x7 card Jay made last week. So I have all of your names in with in there. I will double check to see whether or not there was any more of you that come in from on the video link from last week. So I will just add those in now. Let's see if there was any more of you. No, it's still the same. So should I go over to the live draw straight away? So let's do this one right here, right now. And the winner is going to be...
Good luck, everyone. And the winner is... Dun, 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 dun.
Lavinia Harding.
Lavinia, congratulations.
Congratulations there, Lavinia. Well done to you. All you need to do is just email us, Barry and Jay at mitosucrafts.com, and please add today's date, the 10th of November 2024, in the subject line, and your full mailing address, please, there, Lavinia, and we will send that card to you. It doesn't matter where you live, we will send it to you as soon as we've got obviously your details and we get the next lot of postage sorted. So
soon.
So if you want it sooner rather than later, then you can. Yeah, we haven't posted last month's yet, so we've still got time. So if you're in, we can post it. But well done to you. Congratulations. But we do need the email from you to be able to send it.
Amazing.
Excellent.
Well done, Barry.
So,
Barry did well.
Yeah.
How many gems did you put?
Only 3.
Okay, I couldn't see the third
Do
one.
you see the panic on his eyes? They're sort of, how many did you use? It's almost like my dimensionals. How many dimensionals? Lovely.
Very pretty.
So, yeah, that's that one right there.
Well done.
It's all right. So we will say goodnight. So thank you so much for joining us. Do remember you can shop with us via our online shop. Just quickly pop the details on the screen right there, right for you right now. So mitosucrafts.com/shop, and you can order your Stampin' Up craft supplies from us. Right there. Excellent. So let's say goodnight. Thank you so much for joining us once again, and we'll be back with you again on Wednesday, same time, same place. Do remember, online booking for Reindeer Fun is still available as well. So if you'd like to join us, head over to our online store, just our website. Even. So confused.
Too many things.
Lovely.
Happening.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back with you again in a few days' time.
Take care,
Take care for
everyone.
now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.